guys? Jake here with JakesGotHerps, not to confuse with Herpes. Herpes is nasty. And today, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be making my Tegu some food, and I'm going to be using this little, like, mini smoothie maker. I think they call it like a bullet or something. I don't know what brand it is, but I don't use it too much anymore. And if I need to use it, I can just get another cup. But I figured, because I'm not going to use it after what I'm going to put in here, I'm not going to use it. That'd be gross. But yeah, so I figured I would try this out. I'm not really sure how it's going to work. I don't really know what the consistency is going to be after I put all this stuff in this like smoothie thing. I think it'd be better in like a food processor, but I figured I'd try it because my Tegu's hungry, and I don't know, I feel like it'd be easier than mixing everything up by hand. So yeah, so let's get started. First of all, we have ground turkey that I've already cut open here. I'm going to have to package this stuff up anyway, so I figured why not just try it. And we're just going to put a bunch of this in here. That's going to be the main component, is this ground turkey. And like I said, I'm kind of worried about the consistency of this, so if it turns out well, then I'm going to do it with a bunch of different stuff, with like all of the ground turkey. And you can hear my Tegu right there. She's really hungry. But yeah, so I figured I would try and do this with a bunch of different stuff, because I've got like chicken, I've got another container of ground turkey, I've got a lot of different foods that she can eat. So I figured I would try it with other stuff and actually package it up in containers, which I just got. So if it works out well, and if it doesn't, then you guys can just laugh at me. So yeah, so we're going to put a bunch of this ground turkey in here because that's pretty much not her staple. She eats, like, in addition to all this, I'm going to be feeding her rodents as well. Just instead of eating like 5 rodents a day, I'm going to feed her a bunch of this and then like 1 or 2 rodents. I think that'd be better, at least for my pocket anyway, because she eats a lot. So yeah, we've got this thing, maybe like almost half full with turkey, which is fine because that's pretty much mostly what she eats anyway. What else here? I've got a kiwi. It looks a little brown because I cut it up the other day and put it in her food, but I figured this would be good as well. Slice it up here. She really likes kiwi. It's definitely her favorite fruit by far. A lot of other fruit she doesn't seem to really like. She usually just kind of picks it out. I guess I'll just kind of do it like that. I don't know. And I've got some banana here as well that I started eating, and I figured I would use as well because banana is also one of her favorite foods. I don't think bananas are too particularly good for them. They're not bad for them, but like not too much banana, I don't think. But I just ate some of this, and whatever I don't use, I can probably just use for like, I don't know, a sandwich or something. Peanut butter and banana sandwiches are delicious, by the way. Yeah, we'll put some banana in here. I don't know, that's looking pretty appetizing to me. I'd eat it, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, no I wouldn't, that's disgusting. But yeah, we've got some of that. And I've also got some of these greens. I think they're mustard greens, I'm not too sure. I think that's what this is. I think it's mustard greens. It's something green in it, you know. I mean, it is green, but the name of it had something green. So got this. I'm just kind of trying to like do that. It's a little bit dry actually. I'm kind of surprised. I just got this stuff yesterday, and it's already a little bit dried out, but that should be fine. And that looks pretty good. I'm actually gonna add a can, or at least part of a can, of cat food. She gets cat food as a treat every now and again, not like too often, because it's not like the best for them. Cat food has like taurine, I think it's called. It's a chemical that's like good for cat eyes, but it's probably not good for Tegus. And she's really hungry. You can hear her jumping at the lid. She knows I'm talking, so she knows I'm here. She's like, "Yo, feed me, dude." But yeah, she likes this stuff. She gets it maybe like twice a month, because I go to the grocery store like every month or so, about once a month, and I get 2 containers, so about twice a month, which is fine. So we'll go ahead and put some of this in here. I might just put it all in there. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how well this is going to blend. It's pretty full. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put like half of a can in here. The flavor of this is, what is it? Salmon and sweet potato. So nothing in there like too bad for her. I mean, sweet potato, but you know, it's probably fine. All right, now the moment of glory. Is this even plugged in? This isn't even plugged in. What the heck? Actually, guys, I lied. I forgot one of probably the most important thing, and that is calcium. I got this big bag of calcium, so I'm not going to hesitate to use a lot of it. But that was one thing I forgot, because obviously nothing in here really has like bones or any real calcium. I mean, like the greens have a little bit, but not that much. So we're going to put in a bunch of this calcium powder. just so we make sure she gets plenty of calcium, because that's the one thing you do have to worry about when you're feeding your Tegu a lot of like raw stuff, especially when it's not like whole chicken parts. It's like, she's a little bit too small to be eating like the big chicken like drumsticks, I guess they call them, like the little chicken legs or chicken like wings or whatever. She's a little bit too small for that, so I just feed her like chicken breasts and like ground turkey and stuff. But I just add a ton of this calcium powder for her to make sure she's getting plenty. And as you saw, I had quite a bit of calcium in there, so I'm not too worried about it at all. And like I said, this isn't her primary diet. I'm just going to be like putting this in with her other food, and hopefully I can do a bunch of these, like I said. And I already just did one, but I forgot to add the calcium. But I have one, and I have a bunch of these little containers, so I figured I could do all this and then package it all up and freeze it, so I have like Tegu food that I don't have to worry about for like a week. I can just kind of do that. So yeah, now we have the difficult challenge of actually mixing this stuff, because it doesn't mix very well, as I just tried. As you can see, it's not really doing anything. Yeah, I thought the consistency would be really bad, but it's actually way too thick. So I might have to add like some water, maybe some like, oh geez, I put a lot of calcium in there. Or maybe some like almond milk or something, because that's not really milk, it's like just basically water that has calcium in it, which is good. Yeah, just kind of mix it up a little bit. Try and break up these big chunks. Basically what happens is the ground turkey gets stuck in the little blades in the bottom, and it just kind of clogs it all up, which kind of sucks, because like this one turned out pretty well. Like you can still see some green in there, but like for the most part everything's kind of just like, you know, ripped apart in this. This one, it's all just kind of thick. I think there might have been a little too much calcium. I mean, you can't have too much calcium, but there might have been too much for this thing to handle. It's really dry. Alright guys, so I got it blended up. It wasn't easy. Getting the right ratio of everything is pretty tough. But as you can see, it kind of just looks like tuna fish, honestly. Like, that's what it looks like right now. You can see it. It's pretty disgusting. It doesn't smell very good. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to use, I don't think I'm going to use this thing again. I think I'll just get a different one, but I figured I'd try it for it. There's still some big pieces of like the greens, but overall everything blended up pretty well. Like the bananas, the kiwi, the calcium's in there. It makes it like this kind of gray, nasty color. But yeah, hopefully she actually likes this stuff, or else I just did all this for nothing. And bon appetit. Peace.